Welcome to tonight's class. My name is Dora from Yoga with Dora if you haven't practiced with me, and tonight's class is going to be nice and gentle, getting the physical body ready, and then we're going to have a lovely long Shavasana, a Yoga Nidra, the Yogic Sleep. So if you're new to Yoga Nidra, the center of the Yoga Nidra practice is the Sankalpa, which is an intention, which we're going to plant in both the conscious mind, what we consciously know, and the subconscious mind, the one which is not so accessible to us with our thinking brain. And we're going to bring the two in alignment. So if anything is happening on our outside world that we want to change, the easiest way to change it is to change our inside world and to combine these two aspects, the conscious and the subconscious mind. We're going to practice first a little bit of physical practices, getting the body ready. Always go nice and gentle and just feel comfortable and breathe. Let's start with coming to a comfortable seated position. You can sit cross-legged, half lotus with the legs out. You can even start in the constructive rest, sit on a couch, chair. The only thing that is important in your centering is that you have this nice alignment in the spine, the hips, the shoulders, and the head in alignment, and you can lengthen up in the spine and feel comfortable in your position. Once you find the position that you want to start your practice in, relax the shoulders, maybe roll the shoulders back, allow the eyes to softly close, and arrive to your practice. Make any little adjustment in the legs, in the lower body to feel comfortable here. Tuck the pelvis gently under so if you feel this support, this strong foundation in the lower body. Find the base that will support you, that will hold you up. Once you're happy with your lower body, and with practice you may find that you go straight into that posture, the body memorizes it. Bring your awareness to the spine and lift the top of the head up towards the ceiling, feeling this freedom, this space in the spine, while you're still letting the sit bones root down. Allow the breath to flow freely here. Stiram Sukham, finding the effortless effort in the pose. Each posture. This is the two parameters we are trying to achieve. That we find strength, effort, stability in the posture, but at the same time we feel this effortless, this lightness, this subtleness in the pose. Allow yourself to connect with your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Each inhalation you're expanding, you're filling up, nourishing every single cell in the body with the breath, the prana, oxygen. And each exhalation you empty. You let go, you bring the navel towards the spine. And just allow yourself to connect with the breath. Feeling the joy in the breathing, finding the ease in here. Then we're going to start with our tuning in, bringing the palms together, connecting the thumbs to the heart center. Left and right hands touching together, symbolizing bringing the left side and the right side of ourselves together, the sun and the moon. And then tuning in with the Om mantra 3 times. You can either join in or let the sound vibrate through you. Make your intention for the class. It can be already the intention that you're going to use in your Sankalpa, in your Yoga Nidra. Don't worry if you haven't thought about this before. Just anything you want to dedicate your practice to today. And then relax the hands, open up the eyes. If you wish to, you can stretch out the legs for a couple of breaths, even just coming to a lovely little massage as well. Because we're going to come back into a cross-legged position. So really allow yourself to feel comfortable here. Maybe change the crossing of the legs, soles of the feet, coming up if you're in the half lotus, nice and comfortable. We're going to start with a little bit of a cleansing breath. We're going to start with the alternate nostril breathing. We normally do it at the end of the practice, but now our aim is just to realign the left and the right side of the brain at the beginning. If you're familiar with it, you can already start. If not, we're going to use the right hand, folding the index and the middle finger into the palm, and we're going to use the thumb and the ring fingers to close the nostrils. Lengthening up, reaching up nice and comfortable. Remember, you can sit on a chair as well. And we're going to use the fingers to gently close the nostrils and change the flow of the breath. If you're new to this and this feels absolutely alien to you, you can do it without the hands and try to do this mentally. Okay? So bring the hands to the nostrils and gently close the left nostril and inhale through the right. Nice and gentle, no forcing it. Then close your right nostril and exhale through the left. Now inhale through the left, close the left, swap, exhale right. So we're continuing with this. Inhale right, swap, exhale left, inhale left, swap, exhale right. Continue in your own rhythm, always swapping before the exhalation. swapping before the exhalation, keeping the breath nice and smooth, no forcing it, just gently redirecting the flow of the breath. And the next time you're exhaling through the left nostril, just release the alternate nostril breathing and come back to a nice, comfortable seated position, and just let the breath to come into its own natural rhythm. Okay, and then start to stretch the legs out in front of you. I'm going to turn sideways, maybe you can see me better. You can have a block underneath the sit bones or just underneath the pelvis. Allow yourself to get comfortable. Lengthen up into your Dandasana. If you want, you can reach, you can sit by a wall, you can put the hands next to you, just get nice and comfortable. With this sequence is the gland and joint cleansing sequence. It's all about letting go, releasing from the body. So we start the movement on the exhalation. Exhaling, we bring the toes together, like crunch the toes together. And on the inhalation, spread the toes nice and wide. So I'm showing it with the hands as well, but do it first just with the legs. So crunch the toes together. And on the inhalation, nice and wide. Continue with this crunching on the exhalation. Inhale, spread them wide. And keep the gaze on the toes. Nice and soft. One more time. Now we're going to come into the ankles. On the exhalation, point the foot. Inhalation, bring it back. So nice and soft. You can sit up, hands on the thighs, or you can have the hands behind. Keep the gaze now on the ankles and on the exhalation point. Inhalation, flex. All the awareness is on the ankle now, thinking about cleansing the ankle joints, releasing any tension from there, getting the body ready to let go. And come back. I'm going to take the block out, but you can keep it in if you want to. We're going to separate the legs a little bit wider and going into the circles. So just start to circle clockwise first. Keep the gaze still at the ankles. Lengthen up in the spine. It's a very, very slow movement, this sequence, warming the body up, going through the joints. And then the other direction, keeping the gaze on the ankles. So it's a moving meditation. What are we doing? Releasing tension from the ankles, swishing it all out. Okay, maybe a little bit more separation in the legs, and then turning them towards each other, opening them up. Try to keep the gaze still at the ankles. Nice and soft. Ankles are getting quite a lot of TLC. It's good. It all starts at the base. Okay. And coming back. And just rest here, hands on the thighs. Maybe close your eyes for a second. And just be aware of your toes and the ankles. Just any sensations there, noticing what the story is. And then open up the eyes. I'm going to turn towards you, but you don't have to turn. And this time, bring the right leg in, hug it underneath the knee, and come into very gentle, little soft, little like rocking of that knee. The gaze is now moved to the knee, and just keep your awareness on the knee and nice and soft, gentle, and then side to side. So try to do the movement not from the ankles, but from the knees this time. Knee, just the right knee. Maybe circles a bit bigger. And the other. And then coming into stretching that right leg out and then bending. Keep lifting and lengthening in the spine so you feel comfortable in the lower back. And just exhale, stretch out. Inhale, release. Keeping the gaze on the knee. Going nice and soft with the intention of releasing tension from the knee. Okay, one more. And bring it back. Put the legs down next to you with the arms. And then stretch that right leg out. Bring it in. And drop it out to the side. So taking your time. You may hear a couple of clicks. Go nice and slow. Keep lengthening in the spine, active in the core. Let's do one more. Okay. And now hug that leg on the outside of that right thigh. And coming to these very gentle little circles. It's almost like you're cooking and your leg is your wooden spoon and you're creating this lovely little circle here. Keep lengthening and then go the other side. Nice and soft. So it can be anywhere. If this is your range, fine, absolutely fine. Go wherever it feels comfortable for you. And then relax the leg down. And this time we're going to squeeze that right leg in and then letting it drop out. So squeezing it in towards ourselves and letting it out. On the exhalation, squeeze it in. Inhale, open up. So we stirred all the excess in that hip area. And then we're letting it go, squeezing it out. A few more times, just really be gentle. It may seem that we're not doing much, but it's actually quite a strong practice. Because we're going through the body, cleansing the joints and the lymphatic system. And then stretch that right leg out. Close your eyes for a second and notice if there is any difference between one side to the other. The leg exactly the same. The energy may be running in one leg. Just allow it to happen. And then when you're ready with your observation, open up the leg, bring that left leg in, hug it underneath, and come into this gentle rocks in the knee. Keep lengthening in the spine, lifting up. Coming to your circles. Other way around. Then squeeze. So just whatever feels comfortable. Stretch that leg out. Bring it back. Try to lift in the core so you feel comfortable in the lower back. A few more times. And release. Bring the left hand on the outside edge of that hip and come into your circles. Doesn't matter this time which way you start, whatever feels comfortable. And the other way around. And then bring the knee in, hug it in, squeeze it, and let go. You may feel completely different on this side. Squeeze it in, let go. Just one more time. Squeeze it in. And let go. And stretch the leg out. Just observe again. Like you may feel that this side is completely different. The energy may fly or move quite strongly here. Just notice if there's any difference between the two sides. And then open up the eyes, coming to the all fours, just releasing the spine with a couple of cat cows, wrists directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. Inhaling, opening up into your U shape, rolling the shoulders back, lengthening. Exhaling, tucking the tailbone under, creating the C shape. Navel to the spine, letting the head hang. And go in your own rhythm with the help of your breath. So the inhalation opens up the U. And the exhalation seals the C. Breathing through the spine, get comfortable here. And just creating this lovely opening, breathing through every single vertebra in the spine, sending some loving, gentle throats to the spine. And then come back into the neutral position. The next option, we're going to do the hands. If you feel particularly lively today, you can do standing up. You can do by the wall, sitting with the legs out, or you can come back into the cross-legged position. I'm going to do the cross-legged so you can see me still. Use the block. Okay. So this time, bring the hands in front of you, facing the palms towards me. And on the exhalation, start to fold the thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and the pinky. And then inhale, open up finger by finger. Exhale, thumb, index, middle, ring, and little finger. Sounded a little bit strange, so just open up little finger, ring finger, middle, pointer, thumb. Okay, just one more time. Keeping your awareness on the fingers, opening up. Okay, now making a soft, coming into the flapping first. So just exhale, flap the hands down. Inhale, open up, show me your wrist. So just a couple of flapping. You can bend the elbows, you can even bring it lower. So whatever you feel is comfortable for you. Lengthening the spine, nice active core. Now make the soft fist, come into the circles one way. and then the other. Keeping the gaze on the wrists, maybe turning them towards the outside, circling them, and then on the inside. So just really circle and create movement in those wrists. Getting tired. Now lift the palms facing up and just gently tap yourself on the shoulder. Now moving on to the elbows, keeping the hands nice and strong, and then just this gentle tapping yourself on the shoulder. The internal gaze is on the elbows, moving the energy in the elbow joints. Resting the hands on the shoulders, opening up to the side, relax the shoulders, and now coming into opening. Exhale, tapping yourself on the shoulder again. Inhale, open up. Lengthen the spine, keep the internal gaze on the elbows. The intention is to create mobility, oiling, cleansing in these elbow joints. And then relax the hands on the shoulders. Bring the elbows together and just gently bring the elbows towards the ceiling. Roll the shoulders back, open up, coming to a lovely little circle. 2 more times. Lift up, gently roll the shoulders back, shoulder blades down. Whatever your range of movement is. One last time, like someone is massaging you, and then turning the circle the other way around, coming forward. So remember, if your shoulders are sensitive, this may be a tiny movement for you, especially if your elbow is hurting. So make the adjustment. You don't even have to have your hands bent, like you can just do the shoulder rolls if this is too much for the elbows. Make any adjustment that feels comfortable, and then relax the hands. Rest them down on the knees. Close your eyes for a second and notice any sensations in the hands, shoulders now. Maybe you feel a little bit of like electricity, some movement of energy. Or maybe your shoulders and arms are really nice and clean and you just feel light and easy. It really depends on what are we holding in our body. Where are we going to feel this movement? Into the neck exercises. Lengthening the top of the head up towards the ceiling, sit bone down. Important is to have the neck nice and long. Taking big inhalation, lifting up, and on the exhalation, gently, the chin parallel to the ground, turning your head towards the right, and only turn until you feel comfortable, and then come back to the center, and then exhale to the left, come back to the center. Continue on the exhalation, moving to the right, only your range of movement. What we are looking for here is that when you stop where you would find that the movement is limited, you don't push it through it, but you just allow the breath to gently ease yourself in. So you may find that your neck is tight, then you do a couple of more of these in the morning or in the evening and create this balance. This is what we call yoga therapy. When you notice where the tightness is in the body and you use a certain posture to create ease there. Coming back to the center, lengthening up. Take an inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bring the chin softly towards the chin towards the chest, lengthening in the back, so the whole of the back body from the top of the head to the base of the spine stretches. And inhale, bring it back to the center, and exhale, lift the chin towards the sky, feeling the opening in the front, all the way from the chin to the base of the spine in the front. And then come back to the center. Try not to force this movement. Again, just go in your own range. So important to keep this channel, the neck, the journey between the head and the heart open. So on the exhalation again, lengthen up, chin comes towards the ceiling. And on the inhalation, it comes back into the neutral, chin parallel to the ground. The exhalation, the chin comes in towards the chest, lengthening in the back body, all the way from the top of the head to the base of the spine. Inhale, come back to the center, and exhale, just lift up. Coming back to the center on the inhalation. Last one on the neck, the peacock. Lengthening in the spine, chin parallel, and we're only going to like jot the chin forward a little bit, and then we bring it back like a peacock. Keep the length in the spine, comfortable range of movement, breath is flowing. Don't worry about the double chin, it's a good one this time. And then come back. Few more times. Creating freedom in the jaws. An amazing place to hold tension in. One last time, and then come back and lengthen. Relax. Stretch the legs out. I know this one we sit cross-legged a lot. So you can sit on a couch, anywhere. This is just the preparation for the joint cleansing. But you can do this on seated or standing up. Okay, we just have 2 more practices. In the seated position, you can have the legs out or cross-legged. Lengthen up, roll the shoulders back. Bring the right arm up to the side. Reach the left arm up, roll the shoulders back. And then walk your fingertips towards the right, lengthen up here, breathe. Keep pressing that right sit bone down, roll the shoulders back, lengthen, breathe. Inhale, slowly rise up and lengthen. Release that left hand, lengthen up. Left hand stabilizes, right hand reaches up, roll the shoulders back, lengthen, and then walk the left fingertips out. Press down with the right sit bones. Find this side bend, lengthen the right side of the body now. Breathing deeply, rolling the shoulders back, lifting and lengthening. And then come back, lengthen up, reach back, release the hands, and we're going to come into a boat posture, just activating the core. Options are, you just bring the legs in and lengthen up, activating the core here. You can lift the feet up a little bit, or you can stretch the legs halfway, holding underneath, letting go, or full version of the pose, lifting up and lengthening. We're going to come into 5 deep breaths, whichever version you want to come in. I'm going to hold it because I can't hold it and talk at the same time. So choose the version that you feel comfortable with. Lengthen up, lift the core. Feel that you're activating that core, lengthening up. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, 5. And then bring the legs down. Relax. Make your way down onto the floor. Allow yourself to shimmy the shoulder blades out. Allow your lower back to come down. Tuck the tailbone under. Nice and comfortable here. Realign the spine and bring both knees to the left. Keep the shoulder blades down. Keep the legs, inner soles aligned. Just making our way into a twist. Feeling gentle opening in the right side. Breathing deeply. Twisting it all out. And then coming back to the center, realign in the center for a second, and then bring the legs to the right. Keep the shoulder blades down. See if you want to turn the head the opposite direction, or you just want to keep your gaze up towards the ceiling. And then bringing the legs back to the center, coming into the final pause in this sequence, bringing the knees in, hugging the knees in, chin tucked in, wind releasing pose, bringing the legs in as close as you feel comfortable, tucking the tailbone under, squeezing in. Don't worry if you break wind. Good thing about practicing at home, this is the wind releasing pose. Very effective for taking all the stress out of the body, letting the excess wind, squeezing it out. All through this practice, what we're doing is focusing on the exhalation, cleansing the joints, and really creating the glands and the joints, and really creating this cleansing intention, allowing the body to get rid of any muscle memory, any trauma. Nice and conscious of what we are doing. You may feel as you sort of squashing your internal organs with each inhalation. You're breathing in, you're expanding, you're letting room. And on the exhalation, you bring those legs in and you're squeezing all that tension, all that stagnation out. And then release the leg. If you're okay to rock up to a seated position, do so. Otherwise, just turn to the side and use the hand and the elbow to help you to come up into a seated position. And then get comfortable there. I lost my hairband, so just put it back. So again, sorry, with this sequence we sit quite a lot cross-legged, which is good because is getting us ready for meditation, but Yoga Nidra is in Shavasana on the floor, so don't worry about that. Come into a comfortable seated position, realign yourself, and then take a notice on how do you feel in the mouth. So try to feel what is the situation in your mouth. Are your lips dry, sticky, acidic maybe, metallic? What is the taste in the mouth? You don't have to describe it, just observe it. And then we're going to do a funny thing. We're going to internally massage between the teeth, and so between the gums and the lips, we're going to massage with the tongue clockwise. Yeah, so start towards the right, clockwise. Okay. Go in there, massage deeply. While you're doing your circles, why are we doing this? There are thousands of nadis channels in the lips, and as you massage it, you're activating the body's natural healing. So you're connecting the gut and the mouth together, and you're creating this natural healing in the body. And then notice, maybe after about 11 circles, or whenever you feel that this sweet saliva starts to come in the mouth, then you can just release it. Yeah. So massage in this internal, it's this tongue rotation until you feel like there's a sweet saliva, the sweetness of life arriving. Yeah. So that's when the body sort of gets rid of all the toxins that we have sort of stirred up, and the body's natural cleansing and rebalancing of the body happens. Okay, we're going to help it a little bit with the mudra of release. When we're bringing the thumb together with the middle finger and the ring finger, I mean extending the pinky and the index, and just release here. This is the mudra of release, the apana mudra, the downward, outward energy. If you want, you can close your eyes here. This mudra helps with the release, the letting go, down and out. So this sequence is very, very beneficial if anybody has arthritis, a lot of tension in the body, lots of aches and pains. Aches and pains are generally a sign of an inflammation or too much vata energy, too much of the air and ether elements in the body. Restless mind. It's like an oiling of the body. And release the mudra. Okay, so now this was the physical part of the practice. We're moving into the subtle part of the practice, but we're actually staying in the cross-legged just for one round, because we're going to practice a mudra sequence, the mudra of the 5 elements. I'm going to show you the finger positions now, but I will also guide you through it. The index finger will be, the thumb will be the finger which is always the one which is an activator. So first we're going to bring the thumbs together with the index fingers. The ring finger. Thumb with the ring finger. Okay, that's the earth element. Second position is the thumb with the ring finger as the water element. Then we're going to press down at the second phalange, or phalange, I don't know how you say that, second part, the ring finger. That is going to be the fire element. Then we're going to press down the index finger with the thumb. This is going to be the balancing of the air element. And the last one is going to be the thumb coming together with the middle finger. Okay, don't worry, I will guide you to it. But if you don't get the fingers right, no problem at all. Okay, so come into a comfortable seated position. You can lean by the wall, anywhere you want to be. And first, bring the thumbs and the ring fingers together. We're only holding the mudras here for 30 seconds. If you want, close your eyes. You can keep it open. You can check if your fingers are in the right position. Ring finger together with the thumb. Who says we don't have to use our mind in yoga? We have to figure out which finger is which. And just allowing these energy circuits to open up, activating the earth element in the body. Moving on to the second mudra, bringing the little finger together with the thumb. Little fingers with the thumbs, activating the water element in the body. Moving into the third mudra position, pressing the ring finger into the palm by the thumb. So the second part of the ring finger, pressed down by the thumb into the palms, activating the fire element in the body. Moving into the balancing the air element, pressing the index finger down, second part of the index finger with the thumbs. So the index finger is folding into the palm. And then finally the middle finger comes together with the thumb, activating the ether element, connecting to all that is the ether element in the body. Then releasing the mudra, and now is the time to make your way into Shavasana. I'm going to stay seated, but make your way into Shavasana. So have laying on your back relaxation. You can have a blanket or a bolster, blanket, pillow, anything you want underneath the head. You can cover up with the blanket. If you have your lower back is a little bit sensitive, you can roll up a blanket, or if you have a bolster underneath the knees. Legs drop out, arms drop out, nice and comfortable. Allow yourself to come into the most comfortable laying down position for the Shavasana. So take your time, activate this relaxation time for you. Allow yourself to get comfortable, bringing the legs about hip distance apart, dropping them out, arms comfortable distance away from the body. Make sure your head is supported, chin is slightly tucked in. Don't worry, you don't have to get all comfortable. We're going to practice a little bit of movement before. Allow yourself to arrive here into Shavasana, the relaxation pose. And we starting with the tensing and activation, finding the balance between tightness and relaxation in the body. So first, actually, I'm going to even show this. I hope you're not looking at me but just listening, but for the recording I will show this. So just in your Shavasana, lift the right leg up, tense the right leg up and lift it up. And then on the exhalation, relax it back to the floor. Inhale, tighten the left leg up, lift it up, stretch it up, release it back to the floor. Inhale, squeeze the glutes together. It's almost like you're lifting the bum up from the floor. And then exhale, relax it down. Make a soft fist with your right hand and lift that right hand up from the floor. Exhale, relax it down. Inhale, soft fist with the left hand. Lift it up, stretch it away. Exhale it, relaxing it down. Inhale, bring the shoulders up towards the ears, squeeze in tight. And then exhale, relax it down. And finally, scrunch your face up, make an angry face. And exhale, relax the face. Now make any adjustment in your Shavasana to feel comfortable. So allow yourself to be nice and easy, making any little adjustment, feeling comfortable. And here, allowing yourself to come into the position where you feel that you can stay motionless for your practice. Once you found that point, repeat it internally to yourself. I'm now starting the practice of Yoga Nidra. My intention is to stay awake during the practice of Yoga Nidra. And my intention is to stay motionless during the practice of Yoga Nidra. So allow yourself to settle here. And imagine a circle of blue light around you. Once, surround yourself with a circle of blue light. And then one more time, twice. And the third time, circle of blue light. This is your bubble of protection. Allow yourself to settle here, letting the breath be nice and smooth, letting the breath be at the center of your awareness. Focus on the rhythm of the inhalation, filling you up, expanding in you. And the exhalation, gently contracting, relaxing. Take a deep breath through the crown and bring it down all the way to the toes. And exhale, bring that breath back from the toes to the top of the head, the crown. Inhale through the crown all the way to the knees. Exhale from the knees all the way to the crown. Inhale from the crown all the way to the hips. Exhale from the hips of the spine. Exhale from the base of the spine all the way to the crown. Inhale from the crown all the way to the pelvis. Exhale from the pelvis all the way to the crown. Inhale from the crown all the way to the navel. Exhale from the navel all the way to the crown. Inhale from the crown all the way to the heart. Exhale from the heart all the way to the crown. Inhale from the crown all the way to the throat. Exhale from the throat all the way to the crown. Inhale from the crown to the area between the eyebrows. Exhale from the area between the eyebrows to the crown. Let the whole body relax in here. And now bring your awareness to the center of your heart, to the cave of your heart, and repeat your intention here 3 times. Plant the seed here. Repeat your intention 3 times. You don't have your own intention at the moment. Just plant I'm safe and healthy. So allow yourself to repeat 3 times. And when you repeat it 3 times, we're going to rotate your awareness around the body. Wherever I guide you, just take a deep inhalation there, and on the exhalation, relax that body part. Inhaling into the right thumb, exhaling, relaxing it. Inhale into the right index finger. Exhale, relax. Right middle finger. And the right ring finger. The right little finger. The right top of the hand. The right palm. The right wrist, the right lower arm, the right elbow, the right upper arm, the right armpit, the right waistline, the right hip, right thigh, the right knee, right lower leg, the right ankle, the top of the foot, the right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth. The right sole of the foot, the whole of the right side of the body. Now move your awareness to the left thumb, left index finger, middle finger, ring finger, the left little finger, top of the hand, the left palm, the left wrist, the left lower arm, the left elbow, and the left upper arm, left shoulder, left armpit, whole of the waistline, left hip, left thigh, left knee, lower leg, left ankle, left top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth, the left sole of the foot, the whole of the left side of the body. Now bring your awareness back to the soles of the feet, the heels, the back of the lower legs, back of the knees, and the back of the upper legs, the buttocks, the lower back, the middle back, upper back, shoulder blades, back of the neck, the back of the head, top of the head, the whole of the back body. Now bring your awareness back to the soles of the feet, the toes, the top of the feet, top of the lower legs, top of the knees, top of the thighs, the hips, base of the spine, the pelvic region, the abdominal region, the whole of the chest, the throat, the chin, the lips, the nostrils, ridge of the nose, the cheeks, the ears, the eyes, the eyebrows, the area between the eyebrows, the forehead, the sides of the head, and the top of the head. The whole of the front body relaxes. The whole body relaxes. The body is still, yet the mind is wide awake. Allow the mind to come into the mental reversed counting of the alternate nostril breathing that we practiced at the beginning. Starting with inhaling on the right nostril, that's 5. Exhale on the left, 5. Inhale on the left, 4. Exhale on the right, 4. Inhale on the right, 3. Exhale on the left, 3. Inhale on the left, 2. Exhale on the right, 2. Inhale on the right, 1. Exhale on the left, 1. Now, bring your awareness back to the center of the heart, to the cave of the heart. Repeat your intention, your sankalpa, 3 times internally. Allow yourself to settle here, aligning the mind and the body with your intention. bring the awareness back to the physical body. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now concluded. You can allow to bring gentle movement into the physical body, wiggling the toes, the fingers, releasing the circle of blue light from around you, all 3 circles, creating more movement in the ankles and the wrists, circling them maybe. Taking your time, bringing the knees in, and then turning to your right side into the fetal position. Allowing yourself to come back whenever you're ready with the help of the hand and the elbow, coming back into a seated position. Keep your eyes closed, bring the hands to the heart, gently activate the heart center with the thumbs, reach the top of the head up, tailbone down, and just spend a moment here observing how you're feeling now. Noticing your physical body, the sensations, noticing your breath and the activity in the mind. Let's finish with the mantra, may the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Namaste. Bow the head to the heart. Then create heat between the palms, rubbing the palms together until you feel the warmth. And then cover the eyes with this warmth of the palms. Then blink your eyes open in the comfort of the palms. And then finally separate the fingers and give yourself a lovely massage using the healing energy of the touch, bringing the hands together. Thank you for practicing with me. So the preparatory asanas, today we were doing the Pranasanchalana Kriya, the gland and joint cleansing sequence, which I have a separate video for. I can attach it here. And we did it today because today is a gentle class, but actually you do have options if you do like this Yoga Nidra practice and you want to achieve something in your life. You have this intention and it's very, very beneficial to practice regularly. And then you also have options to have like 4 or 5 rounds of sun salutation beforehand and a couple of other postures. So I can write you here the preparatory poses that we all know, we practice them regularly, and maybe even put a picture there if you don't know the posture. Sun salutation, I also have videos, but we practice it all the time. So if this preparatory segment was too slow for you, but it was a gentle evening class, so I sort of have this rule of thumb that we don't practice sun salutation in the evening and also with the gentle class. But if you want to practice it in the morning, or you feel like this practice is too slow for you to prepare with, then you have those options. Okay, thank you for practicing with me. Let me know any questions. You know I'm here. You can find me on email, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. And just keep practicing. Thank you. Namaste.